There we go. We did it, Steve. We got to Mecca. We achieved immortality, Steve.
Is that what you do at Mecca? I'm
so.
mostly certain that's not actually what happens. I'm gonna be real with you there, Sam.
I know very little about Mecca. Actually.
Yeah, I can tell.
Actually, I know stuff about Mecca. I'm acting like an idiot right now for the sake of comedy, Steve.
Oh, you're acting. Oh, I see. That's a great excuse.
It is. It's the best excuse.
I don't think that there's an excuse strong enough for what you're doing. I'm gonna be honest with you.
What am I doing, Steven?
You're creating a fiction, Sam, a lie.
Our president does that, and he's currently president and has billions of dollars under his control, apparently. So
the president does that, and look where it got him. He's the president.
I think everybody who's ever lived in a fantasy world, I think that they just got maybe they reaffirmed that fantasy world for them.
So do you think that this is the first kind of person who's lived in a fantasy world only to make the fantasy world their actual reality?
No, because actually Napoleon thought everyone was blue, and so back then he forced everyone to paint themselves blue.
That was bad. That was not good.
What was wrong with that?
I'm letting you know right now. It was weak. Not your best game. Not your strongest game.
I think that was pretty good.
I got a strong game for you.
Backwards Titus agrees with me.
No, he doesn't count.
How does he not count?
I don't want Titus to count. Oh, God. Is Titus gonna count against me if we ever have to vote for things?
I mean,
are you gonna use that against me?
It's what Hillary Clinton could have used to beat Trump. It's the button that had the Titus, and it probably would have worked really well, actually.
God. All right. Well, this brings up a question since we just started. What's our intro music? What do you have in mind? You were shot. Okay,
that's not our intro music. I wish it could be, but it's.
It would be great.
This is the Rowdy chair.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I'm ready to have some horrible opinions. Sam Shiro, master of the
100 crack. Fist of the crack opinion.
100 crack fist. 100 crack hot takes.
No, that's only a 24-second clip I have. I asked. You met Swordy before, right?
Who is Swordy?
He's a person in the M Machine.
Is that Swordy like SWORDY or Sorty like
I?
Okay, because I was gonna say you've got.
I'm not gonna reveal his real name, I guess. But he, you probably met him before. Does he have a real?
I mean, if all his bandmates were there, probably.
Yeah. So, he said that he might send some stuff over to me, some music, and then we could probably just pick and choose out of that type of stuff.
That would be nice. That would be classy. It would be classy. We'd have music almost made for us.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I asked him to just. I actually asked him for some music, and he sent me over this. Honestly, this would be the perfect intro song to every single thing on Earth. Could you imagine CSI with you a shot?
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
that's pretty good. I do like that.
Wouldn't it be the best thing on Earth? I mean, it's literally the perfectly crafted intro song.
It's perfectly crafted music. Period. I mean, it's not Spooksville.
I'm sorry, I accidentally pressed. I'm still not very good with this.
All right, what do you got? You need to run me through the gamut here. What do you got? I'm ready for the.
All right, we got.
Man, this is Spooksville.
Classic Spooksville. Classic.
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Oh my God.
What the hell's that?
Oh my God.
What's that? Is that just you?
No, that is from. Do you remember the Ventrilo harassments?
I probably.
People.
I think so. Yes. Okay. Yeah. It's been a long time.
You ready?
Go.
Rocket launcher.
Yeah, Rocket launcher.
All right, then it's this. Then it's. Do you hear that one?
What the fuck?
That is the Titus laugh slowed down a lot.
God almighty.
So we got
I need you to. I need.
Nighty ho, good neighbor.
What? No, play that one again.
Nighty ho, good neighbor.
What the fuck is? What's that one?
I don't
that
remember
from?
where I got that from.
You just okay.
These are very old voice clips I used to use while Mike spamming in TF2.
I mean, that's why they're so beautiful. But
Yeah,
I need to ask.
Put my head on the microphone.
that is Titus laughing backwards, which makes him sound like a crow.
Okay, well, I need.
I still have 8 more, Steve.
All right. Well, I want to say before we keep going, what percentage of these are a variation of Titus laugh?
There's only one more Titus laugh one.
Really?
Yeah.
That is an enormous amount of
Are you ready for the next one?
Of restraint. Yeah, go ahead.
You filthy criminals.
It's a pretty good
like
one,
that.
right?
That's almost, that feels like, you know what that has, Sam? That has like a classic morning zoo vibe to it. Like,
Yeah.
coming at you, Steven and Sam in the mornings, and then you play that. that
Filthy criminals.
Like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Also, this is another really good one for our intro, Steve. Next one I got.
Go.
This is Jeopardy.
Yeah. do, 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 do. No, wait, hold on. Hold on. I can't think of it. I can't think of it. I can't think of it.
All right, how about we do this instead?
This is Jeopardy.
Oh shit.
All right, so the next one. Are you ready?
Go.
This could be tricky.
That's not that exciting. What is that one?
Watch out, Batman. This could be tricky.
All right. Okay.
It's just
All right.
Robin.
Yeah. All right.
Did you say snowballs?
I feel like there must have been a reason behind that one there.
No, I just really like that voice clip.
It's a good voice
It's
trick.
a
I mean,
good
almost
quality Dexter's Lab joke.
all the dad lines in Dexter's Lab are really good. You could
Are you
pick
ready
any
for
one
the
of
next
those.
one?
Yeah.
And Dexter's mom was apparently thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
God in heaven.
Oh, god damn it. Hold on.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
It's the Infinititis, the legendary Infinititis.
Here, give me 1 second. I gotta untangle my cord. Give me 1 second.
I am available.
There we go. Wow, that was wrapped tight. Holy shit!
All right, you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
This
go
one's
ahead.
not very
I know
loud.
what you're thinking, and the answer is yes. I am available.
You know, it's something.
It's. I feel like we could find a really good generic Johnny Bravo one.
Okay, how about this one?
All right, go. But Sam, we don't need voice clips of Patrick. We have our very own Patrick right here.
I can't scream like that though. I mean, I can.
No,
I can scream like that, but I don't want to like wake up people in the opposite house. And then the last one, Steve, that I have right now.
All right, hold on, drum roll.
Oh, I already played it.
Ah, god damn it! All right, play it again.
I just did. Last time. Ready?
Yeah. We need a better quality version of that. I'm sure there's a bunch.
Yeah, let me see.
Because it's pretty good. Because you can play it for either of us.
I can also play
works.
this.
Rocket launcher.
And then
Yeah.
what Leiseki really likes is when I play all of them at the same time. So do you want to go through that?
Oh God! Fine.
Oh my God.
It shouldn't be that funny, but it's pretty amusing.
I just think it's the mixture of the Titus laughing and you and Shock playing that really makes it work out very well. Oh, slow
it's
down,
still
dude. This
going.
is still going. I'm sorry. We are truly adding to the podcast repertoire with this show, Steve. How many
We're really
other
making-
shows do you think can
Have
just
to-
go like, so Steve, let me tell you about Ohio?
Man, this is Spooksville.
I think the problem being, Sam, that all those other podcasts are probably better than us. So
That is not true. How?
I don't know. I don't look, Sam. I love Spooksville. Do you think it has the magic touch?
Man,
magic.
this is Spooksville.
All right, it does. It's got the magic touch. You don't got.
All right,
Oh.
Steve. How was your 2 weeks we were gone from each other? How was the 2 weeks of playing Zelda?
Oh God, Zelda is. I haven't
Is
played
it
it
a
all this
national
week.
treasure?
It's a national treasure. We're gonna have to call the national. We're gonna have to call Congress. Let them know that
Do you
they need
think
to
Trump
put
is
this.
trying to silence Breath of the Wild from reaching Americans?
I think that Breath of the Wild probably has better approval ratings than Donald Trump right now. And
I mean, that's a certified fact.
that's that's certified fresh. That opinion. But it's one of the best video games I've ever played, and I don't think that's an exaggeration.
No, and this is not one of our hot takes either.
No,
Did
this
you
is
beat
a
it? Like,
normal
did you
take.
beat the game?
No,
Part of it?
I've been taking it real slow because I got to Rudo Village and got kind of bummed out that I had gotten here because it meant the game was closer to done than not done,
I know
and
that
it made me
feeling.
sad. Made me real sad.
Yeah, I'm up to like, I beat the game, so.
So you're
I've
just getting all the
kinda-
shinies.
Yeah, I've been just thinking around every once in a while. I've been trying to hold off on buying video games, which me and Bree are going to start doing a YouTube channel tonight, actually.
Yay!
We're gonna
Is it
play
Conan
through
the
every
Barbarian?
sky. We'll figure out whatever I'll put it onto. This is just going to be another like little test run too. I don't know if I'll throw it up on YouTube because I have to
Yeah.
like edit it and everything and see like all that shenanigans. But you know.
Uh-huh.
But I'll be probably playing Kingdom Hearts 1.5
Oh.
plus 2.5
Wow.
HD for the next period of time. And then Persona
Yay.
5, I pre-ordered that too.
Oh, nice.
And I'll eventually
That's
play
cool.
through Yakuza 0, Neo, and Nier Automata. But,
I
you
actually
know.
got Yakuza. I got Yakuza 0 for my birthday, so it's
Your birthday? How was your birthday?
Uh,
I forgot it was your birthday. How was it?
It was good. It was yesterday was sort of like, I had to go to work early today, so I didn't do much, but I did go we went to the Indian place that we like.
Oh man, guys,
It's
go on to Google. type in Indian Garden. Where is it at, Steve?
Oh, actually, different place. Didn't we go to the new? I guess it opened after you left.
Yeah, Steve. I'm not
I guess I'm trying to.
Did the Indian Garden get overtaken in the Steve Power Rankings?
It did. It got knocked down, but it's still Indian Garden is still like number one at the buffet. Their buffet is second to none, but their main course entrees have been completely blown out of the water by this other place.
Do you?
I hear it.
Steve,
I'm saying,
the guy at the Indian Garden, when he listens to this, he's gonna be
real upset.
Pissed.
He's gonna be pissed, but I mean, I'm still gonna go there for his
from like our only fan person, like our only fan.
Our only fan.
There's some guy in Botswana that's gonna write a Yelp review and be like, the worst Indian food, not as good as this unnamed place.
I mean, we've already said the other.
And then you're gonna walk into that store and he's gonna look at you and he's gonna know. And he's gonna put that naan and he's not gonna cook it with tender love and care.
I'll taste it. I'll taste sadness. But I mean, look, the more sadness I eat, the stronger I become. So it's fine.
Yeah, just like cookies, man. Oreo cookies are like kind of very sad cookies, to be honest.
They're
kind of like the sweatpants of cookies.
Yeah, you're not wrong. They are certainly the I need cookies now, and not I need.
All right, can we? I have a hot take right here. Cookie hot take, Steve.
Oh God, we already had one of those, but go.
Chips Ahoy isn't that good.
Oh God! Whoa, hold on. No, Chips Ahoy is shit. Chips Ahoy are garbage. I'm calling the stenographer.
Chips Ahoy are bad. There's not a single good Chips Ahoy cookie out there.
Chips Ahoy is garbage, trash, bad. Even the chewy Chips Ahoy, not that great.
Garbage.
Throw it away. Got your fucking Chips Ahoy. Take them out back. Bury them in the yard. Maybe the dirt will like it.
Maybe. Do you know what else would like it?
Rocket launcher.
You can shoot it with a rocket launcher.
Look, I won't even like. Do you know what happens though? Is sometimes Chips Ahoy will trick you. They'll be like, "Oh, we got a new flavor. What flavor is it? Oh, it's a chocolate chip cookie filled with fudge." And you're just like, "How can they F this?" And then you bite into it.
Oh my God!
It's like,
wait, is this like
oh my God!
Can I do that for like terribleness? Oh my God, or is that more like a good?
You can. It's a pretty terrible. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so it's like,
oh my God.
Why do you gotta do this to me, Chips Ahoy? Why do you gotta use your brilliant capitalistic strategies to create terrible cookies? And people buy them. And people buy them all the freaking time.
People buy them constantly.
To the bakery at your store and buy those Heath Bar cookies.
Yeah.
Me and Steve have achieved much bigger cookie fandom. Like we've gotten into the meta of cookie buying.
We're
in the deep net. We're in the dark net of cookies.
We're the dark web of cookies.
We're the God Onion of cookie eating. You know shit that the real population doesn't know. Like, did you know that you can make a quadruple stuffed Oreo? I bet you don't tell that shit to the public. That shit's classified.
Dude,
name's blacked out.
Sam, check out my new Tor cookie browser. I just opened my oven. Slam the fucking door open.
Look at what I have stored in here, and it's just flour in a cupboard. I got the white stuff.
Oh shit! There's a oh god, I can't.
So anyway, can I just explain that Chips Ahoy is the ultimate proof of the failures of, like, I'm not saying I'm a big capitalism fan. I think it's better than like socialistic stuff. I think it's the most efficient way to do business. But if there's ever a signal of the failings of capitalism, it's the Chips Ahoy cookie.
See, Sam,
it's like the Dunkin' Donuts donut. Like,
Oh my god! It
How do you
is.
That
It is.
How do you screw
Oh
that
my
up so badly?
Have you ever
comes
eaten-
out with donuts in like prepackaged boxes that are decent? Like I'm not expecting like perfection out of it.
You know what, Sam? I would say that all Entenmann baked goods are at their base level pretty good. Like the scale is like great, good, pretty good, and then
Like, they're
average
good
bad.
for like a 4 a.m. Wawa trip.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm never unhappy after eating an Entenmann's.
Mhm.
But if I eat a fucking Chips Ahoy, I'm just mad the whole day.
Yeah, it's a day room.
Ah, it's
Do you think there's
terrible.
cookie discussions online? Do you think we can find like a cookie forum?
We're gonna fuck cookie disc add disc. No, god damn it! No, it's all coders. Fuck.
Steve, maybe this is the trick language.
Oh, God.
We're gonna
All right.
have to CIA the code. You have
Add
to run
path
it through
to
an
cookie.
debugger. Add a path to
Discourse
Entenmann.
application.config.session. I can't bake this shit. I can't bake
It's
this
the Matrix.
code.
50
I'm
years
not
from now,
plugged
when you're
in.
plugged into the Matrix, you'll look at this 50-year-old cookie and you'll eat it and you'll be like, damn, these people are on a whole nother level than I was. Those are the people like 50 years when the artist dies that they'll be like, damn.
They finally like it. He's he's been dead for 50 years. He died in poverty and of syphilis.
And you're just sitting there like, damn, this man was a genius.
He could bake.
He
I
could
mean, it's
bake,
too late
he
now,
could
but
code.
goddamn.
That's another question I have for you, Steve. I know this is like a loaded question, but what do you think is going to be like the art that people like 60 years, 70 years from now are going to be like, this is the best stuff, that the ones that like we don't know about right now? Do you think it's going to be furry inflation porn?
I feel like
There is a certain level of avant-gardeness to that type of artwork, is it not?
that because you get the qualities of outsider art from that, although I don't know necessarily what outsider art is anymore.
What is art, Steve?
I'm trying to think because I feel like appreciation we're
Do you think
starting to
Tom
get to
Preston was actually right all along,
No.
Steve?
no.
What happens
no,
if 60 years from now,
No.
Andrew Dobson wins?
No.
Trump just became president.
No.
Oh my god.
No. No. I don't. I could talk about Tom Preston for a good 45 minutes, Sam. I could do it.
I mean, we could
I
talk
could
about
do
a
it.
lot of things for a good
I don't-
45 minutes.
I don't know if I
We're-
don't know if I want to be that podcast, but
We should
No,
have like
you would-
a March Madness of bad webcomic artists. Would Tom
See, here's the
Preston be the one seed in that? It'd have to be, who are your one seeds in
My-
that
you
situation?
gotta
You have
gotta
to
go
have
back.
Him,
You gotta
Buckley,
jump.
the guy
Yeah.
who made what's that stupid comic about the dog? The big
Which dog?
gigantic dog.
You mean Marmaduke? That's not a web comic. That's
No, but-
Marmaduke.
I'm saying Marmaduke deserves to be on Shitty Comic and Artist. Anything.
I guess, but I mean that's more. You can't really compare like the way newspaper comics work and the way web comics work because like newspaper comics are all 90% of them are zombies now. Like
Are they just
the
like
guy who
coded?
basically, I mean, the original guy who drew Marmaduke has probably been dead for like 40 years.
Eaten
his-
by his
his-
own dog.
Pro-
They're all warning Steve.
they were for a warning. Now, Marmaduke used to be avant-garde. It used to be important. Why does it feel so hollow and empty now? Because the original artist, he died and took the truth with him.
Is there a universe where Garfield feels empty and soulless due to corporate takeover, or has it always been empty and soulless?
It's always been that is just Garfield. Garfield was literally and look, don't get me wrong. I have an enormous respect for the hustle of it all.
Look,
That's
I
some
appreciate
hustle.
him making a ludicrous amount of money. It's
But
just
that was like from the start. It was like I like being a cartoonist, but I like being fucking rich more. And so that was what he did. He made Garfield, and now he has like I can't tell you just like how successful Garfield was almost right away. Like how long ago was that fucking those Garfield window things? You stick them in your car window. That was years ago. And then
Oh my god.
oh my god, shut up. But all right, so wheel it back. You gotta wheel it back to
one seeds
what's a
in the
one
web
seed?
comic. All right, so these are in a NCAA tournament. The best
Okay.
4 teams generally
You've already
get
lost
the
me, but
4
keep
number
going.
1 seeds.
Okay.
It's a 64 team bracket. That means every bracket has 16 teams. And do you follow me still?
Yes.
So it's the best. All right.
It's
the Mount Rushmore of shitty webcomic
Okay.
artists.
I mean, I kind of like the tournament
Tim Buckley
setup
has
better.
to be on there. Tom Preston has to be on there.
See, here's the thing. Tim Buckley has been quiet for a long time ever
It
since.
doesn't matter. He is so instrumental. He is the defining character of a very specific period of time, and it's nurturing youth.
I'm just
of the
afraid of not
webcomic
being.
industry.
I'm just afraid of not being relevant anymore. If we're still making fun of Control Alt Delete. I mean,
Look, I'm not
like,
saying
people do it.
I'm just saying that like it needs to be up there, you know. And I know that there's a lot of bad ones, but that hit a level of like popularity and like notoriety that it just had. It's like, you know,
It's
like people saying Babe Ruth is the best baseball player. You know, he might be, but like people said it all the time. But it's like you need to include him because, you know, think about how far how far he's the Hanna-Barbera of webcomics when you think about it.
I know a lot about webcomics, Sam.
I know, Steve.
He's not the Hanna-Barbera of webcomics. People like early Hanna-Barbera. People like Hanna-Barbera still.
I mean, I have people that apparently like Control-Alt-Delete in my
Yeah, Sam, we know who that.
It gets posted on the internet still too. People are like, XD, look at this Control-Alt-Delete Skyrim joke. Am I right, fellow gamers?
See, I almost wonder if my one. See, because
so you got to add something to the Mount Rushmore now. Who's your?
All right. I want to say. I want to pick on a furry, but a lot of them have mellowed out, except for some of the worst of them. But they're not even relevant enough to even talk about. I mean, not furries broadly, but the
What about
worst
that one
furry
with the
webcomic
kangaroo
guys.
dragons?
See, that doesn't. That's just an
Or is that
oddity
too
to like.
irrelevant?
That's too irrelevant. That's like.
Okay.
It's like making fun of.
I got a good one to add to this too.
Go throw it up
Person
there.
who made Moon over June.
Yeah, I would throw that on there for sure. I would definitely do that.
Now, does he make it like that on purpose? Like just
She.
It's a she?
I'm mostly certain. It's been a. Oh God, you made me Google. Ah!
Has the artwork improved at all?
I don't know. I just. Ah! I don't know. I have this on here now.
You have to search it.
Yoik, voice. Yeah, she's a girl.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't realize that?
Do you think she like
She's just gross. She's gross, but it's whatever. That, you know what? I would even want to avoid targets like that too, because like that almost seems like easy pickings.
I mean, we're just
But,
talking about the
anything.
Teddy Roosevelt of webcomics here, you know?
Of bad
That's easy
webcomics.
picking. That's easy picking.
You know what? You know what, Sam? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna betray 2009 me so bad that he's gonna feel it across time.
What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna put Penny Arcade up there.
All right, modern Penny Arcade.
Modern Penny Arcade is really ugly.
It's
gonna look
really
at it.
not good
It's
either.
really ugly.
I mean, they used to be good at being like kind of edgy, like nerdy people.
Yeah.
You know, back when that was kind of popular, and like they were really good at it. I mean, they had obviously you're gonna get like Bad Opinion Central occasionally from that. You know, like luckily they didn't go like John Dron. You know.
Oh, they
Because they have a lot
scraped
of
the
power over
surface.
the industry.
Well, I mean, remember there were some bad times too, but I don't know if they ever like truly improved or if they just haven't talked about certain topics anymore
I mean, I think
to
they got
avoid
a kid
problems.
like you can
This was
tell
when they had when like I actually stopped reading Penny Arcade. Like they had already had 2 kids each. The problems started around the same time as the children.
And I'm not saying
But
that like that's terrible. I
They're not-
mean, I just don't think that they have like the same passion for the comic and like the art style. I think it could
Oh my
work for like a
God.
different comic. Like,
Yeah.
but I don't think that. I think that that's just a bad. I think it's had enough existence of being a good webcomic that it kind of doesn't make it onto the what's it called? The Mount Rushmore.
Onto the Mount Rushmore. Is it Is it the Chief Crazy Horse then? The other lesser known rock face statue?
No, we'll it's on like Simpsons season like 15, 16 right now. If it gets to like season 20, 22, like that's when Simpsons that's when you knew there was more bad than good, you know?
Yeah. All right. I know I had one. Let me think. I'd put Tom up there because he's like such an emblem of everything bad about the industry. Like every bad, like,
and you know obviously a lot more about him than I do.
I know a lot, Sam. There was a period of time that I invested quite a bit of brain power into him. I don't do that as much anymore, but I still.
Dude, I know that feel. I put way too much brain power into Chris Chan. It's
feel
not
real
even
bad
like you're
about
putting brain power into it. You're just like, how can someone be so wrong? How can it exist?
That was like, I feel like what happened to Chris Chan was way, way worse than what happened to the Tom.
No, I'm not like comparing it.
Yeah, like because it was basically the entire internet ganged up on an autistic guy for like 5 years, but like Tom, because Tom positions himself as a professional with serious like professional opinions, he has the ability to actually cause harm to people who are starting out and learning about like being a freelance artist, being a cartoonist, being an artist in general, being a small business owner.
He's like one of those people that went cold turkey once. It being like an alcoholic, and he went cold turkey, and he expects everybody else to go cold turkey with like their addiction. It's just like, no, that's not how it works, man. It's a lot worse than that.
Yeah, it's worse than that. It's worse. I mean, it's the same sort of irritating person, but it's definitely a person. As time has gone on, I've gotten less harsh on people who are bad at things, but just like genuinely trying.
Yeah.
And I've gotten way more like, and even in general, just been like way less about attacking things and more about enjoying things. But like, there are certain people who, with their power, quote unquote, behave irresponsibly, and I'm like, you have to shut up. You have to stop. You need to be put into a little box and shoved away quietly in a dark corner for a little while. Maybe you can become a better person. I doubt it, but I hope.
I got another good one, Steve.
All right, go.
Ben Garrison.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, like he's a fucking rising. He's like an out of the stratosphere rising star over the last like 4 years. Like I remember, it's the same thing with Alex Jones. I remember when Ben Garrison was that guy you saw every time an InfoWars reader like snuck onto your Twitter feed. Like, ew, how the fuck did you get here?
I mean, do you remember why? All right, so one of the things that how he got famous is 4chan just made fun of him shit ton. Because
I remember.
I
remember my first introduction to him. Yeah, I remember my first introduction to him was like bad political cartoon threads.
And do you know the reason
crazy
why?
Person.
Do you know the reason why they went after him?
Why?
Remember those really racist like A Wyatt Man cartoons?
Oh yeah,
most people think he drew those.
Really?
It's a very similar art style.
I actually am not going to put A Wyatt Man on my search history right now. I don't know who's going to buy that.
Go incognito.
That's not going to help.
Go incognito.
Actually,
you're in Chrome.
No, I'm not. All right.
Type in Google boobs.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god. No. Oh my god is right. This is like the. Hold on. Oh, Jesus Christ! It is slur after slur. No, this is an edit. It's hard to tell. It's so hard to tell what the original shit is.
Yeah, it's been photoshopped a lot. But that's why they used to go and call him. What were the Ben Garrison nicknames?
I don't remember.
I googled Ben Garrison, and the first thing that popped up were nicknames. Ben pulling the. Oh, I can't say that. Ben One Man Clan Garrison. Ben 3 Reichs and you're out Garrison.
Oh man.
Yeah. So is he existence?
Oh. No, it's not him. It's not Ben Garrison. Although I could see where the comparisons come from.
They have a very similar art style.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely the same kind of person.
Yeah.
They're definitely the same kind of human being.
The other guy's just a lot more open about his very, very
he's much more explicit.
And you know what? There's something more respectable about that than what Garrison does when you think about
which
it.
Which is hide. Sad. He doesn't draw anyone. If he draws someone with a yarmulke on it, he erases it, but doesn't fully edit the shape out. God Almighty! Yeah, I would put Ben Garrison.
Right,
I would put Ben Garrison on there.
All right.
So it's Buckley, Preston, Garrison. Who is the fourth?
Shad Banks? I don't think he's relevant enough.
I don't think he's relevant. He's just a horrible pervert rolling around in his own dookie.
And he's a talented artist. It's really sad.
No, he's not.
I mean, look, my comparison of like you have to understand I have a hard time coloring in things.
I'm gonna have to look at Chatbase now. You fucking piece of shit! I can't believe this.
You need to nuke your internet off of this one.
I'm gonna have to. I mean,
Like-
it's already Oh, his website's down. Huh. Lol. Lol.
Good.
Hold on, I'm gonna look at oh god, he's so proud. He's so oh my god, he's so fucking proud of himself. I'm so angry looking at these. Why have I done this?
I'm sorry.
Why did I
Steve.
do? Oh my god.
We just need
Oh
one
my God.
more. We need
I'm
our
gonna
Abe
put him up there.
Lincoln, Steve.
I'm gonna put him up there so I can blow him up with dynamite. That's why I want him up here. Oh
We
God.
need our Abe Lincoln, Steve.
Oh my god. I what this fucking
Oh,
pedophile piece of
Steve,
shit.
I
God,
got it.
What?
I got it. Steve.
All right, come on. Come on.
Person makes girls in games.
Oh, that was it. That was I forgot. That was the one I was gonna say. Girls in games. Girls in games. Girls in games.
We did it, Steve. This is our victory fan
Yeah.
cam.
Dun. You were shocked. There it is. That's it, Sam. That's it. 100%. Because like, girls in games is legendarily bad, and like in the perfect way. Not in like the am I beating
It's
up
like
on
a
like
good,
a
like-
amateur art? Oh man.
It's like a good like B film where it's so bad it hits all of
It's-
those.
It hits all the right
every-
spots.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
really. I mean, if we're talking about like individual comic strips, Laser Cheese has to be up there too.
Yeah,
But
I
don't
mean
know if
that's more like
I don't know if she's like a. I don't think she made more comics after that.
no. I feel like
I
that's
hope
more
not.
like I feel like that's more like what you put in the Louvre afterwards.
The convention, I feel like girls and games. The specific.
Sam, how do we find all the geeks and gamers?
Steve,
Sam, do
how
you
do
know
you
what?
find
You know what?
all the weed smokers? Oh, I know.
Sam, do you know what I just realized though?
What?
Do you know what I just realized? Girls in Games is basically like every company that is like PopCap. Or like those little pop
Yeah.
figurines, you know what I'm talking about? That is what Girls and Gamers is. I bet you the person who wrote Girls and Games works for PopCap. Pop.
Funko.
I have one.
Funko.
Funko, that's it. Thank you. I have one dusty Funko Pop. And it's one someone got me for Christmas in a Pollyanna.
I get a couple of them for Brie. She seems to like just having kind of like Walking Dead stuff, you know.
I like I love that the meme with you versus the girl. He tells you not to worry about it. It's the two Tracer figures. But yeah, we did
I
it.
haven't seen that meme yet, Steve.
Oh God, where all this dust? I shouldn't have dusted it. I am so stupid.
I'm sorry. Are you
All
a
right.
dusty boy?
Rocket launcher.
I'm a bit of a dusty boy.
You dusty man.
oh,
The
God.
Dust Man, the greatest Batman hero to ever exist.
Yeah.
Comic book hero. Dust Man. What's his power, Steve?
He damages fine electronics with dust. He clogs your clogs your
Batman,
Your
I
fan.
have a knowledge of your weakness. You have hay fever.
That too. I think he would still punch you real hard. The man punches while he's half asleep. Anyway,
This is Spooksville.
I meant to do
Sam,
that one. I'm sorry. Because you
trying
said
to keep
punch.
the energy high. Try and keep the energy high. All right,
Do you
let's
have a
go.
hot take, by the way, Steve?
I do have a hot take. And it's kind of one I've been stewing on a lot of them, but I finally found one that I think that I'm gonna stick with because it's
All right,
it's
Steve, are you ready?
Yeah. All right. What's the? Go ahead. What's the?
The Rowdy chair.
No, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't. You do yours first.
I
Do it.
already kind of had one earlier. If you don't
Was
remember,
it the
I have a
the
different
Chips Ahoy?
I have a different one, but I thought I'd let you go, Steve.
All right. Okay. So I don't know if you've seen the news in the last couple of weeks, but there's every couple years, Boston Dynamics comes out with a new robot, and everyone talks about it because they're cool. They're cool robots, and everyone's afraid of them for a little while because they do a good job of walking in a straight line. This one jumps, the new one. He's pretty cool. He's pretty great. We like him. I'm proud of him. But it always brings to mind other attempts at robots that I do not think are as good, Sam. So let's break those down. So you've seen before, like the robots that they try to build for, like, I don't even know for what purpose, but androids. Every time someone tries to build an android, they put that horrible, awful face on them. You know what face I'm talking about, too, right? The rubber mask that they stretch over an animatronic head, and then the horrible, horrible fake little eyes. And I look at these people and I think, these are the fuckers who are going to get us killed in a robot apocalypse. Because if their like whatever fucking branding wins out in the robot, arms race, there's going to be a whole race of machines that look like horrible imitations of people that are disturbing and scary, and no one's going to like them. And everyone's going to treat them bad.
This is Spookville.
Yes. And then the robots, feeling the resentment of our being afraid of their terrible faces, their horrible Abraham Lincoln at Disney World faces, they're going to kill us all because we won't like them.
Rocket launcher.
We'll treat them like, shut up, stop it, because we treat them like trash.
I agree.
And so
I don't think that's going to be the natural progression of.
I do. It's 100% the truth, but. It makes me question. It makes me think, Sam. Why are these guys here? Why are they reinventing the wheel? Because all the work has been done for them to make people like and want robots everywhere. And do you know what that work that has been done, Sam? You know what it is already?
My life as a teenage robot.
All right, that's one. Yeah, and Star Wars, Sam. Star Wars. All right, so you come into your job at the factory. You're like, oh, look at me, I'm Sam. I work at the butthole factory. I like to make buttholes.
Butthole factory?
Yeah, I couldn't think of anything clever. I'm sorry. How about the bakery? You work at a bakery. All right.
I work at the butthole bakery.
You work at the butthole bakery. And what's this? Oh no! You find out that your job is being taken over by a robot. And you're like, oh, I'm gonna smash that robot. And then you go to do it, but you look down, and it's R2-D2. You can't smash R2-D2. You love him. And so instead of smashing him, you give him a big hug, and then he dooms you to poverty.
I have another good idea, Steve.
Go.
Why don't you just make all the robots look like Papa John?
What? The horrible pizza man? The bad
guy
pizza?
Spewing hatred and disgracefulness from his mouth for years now, and yet people are still sitting there going, yep, good old...
path to likability is to be Papa John. Because
can we call out Papa John here? He said that he couldn't give his employees health benefits because he didn't want to make his pieces 10 cents more. It's like, dude. I bet you he has not gotten punished for that at all. I bet you his company's still doing fine. I bet you his stocks went up, actually.
So you, Sam, in your mind, the phrase isn't Teflon Don, it's Teflon Papa John, right?
Look, everybody hates Donald Trump. Nobody has strong opinions about Papa John other than us. All they recognize him is like, that's the guy who delivers that kind of shitty pizza to us. Actually, do you know what's really sad, Steve?
Is that it's probably good pizza to some people? To people living in...
I hate where I live. The pizza here is so garbage.
See, this...
Like, you know when you order, like, thin crusted places? Like at like Pizza Hut or Domino's? That is the standard pizza option in Wisconsin. Is that cracker thin crust. You don't get crust! You get a fucking cracker, and it's just like, dude, like the dough is very important in the pizza because there's a lot of it there.
Yeah. So you like a thick crust pizza. I don't mind thin crust. I like thin.
I don't mind either or.
Like
it just you have to come to Wisconsin to experience it so you can understand. There's room for both. I don't see why there can't be both, and we're right next to Chicago where we have, you know,
deep dish.
Yeah, there's a reason why Chicago's known. But we have like depressing pizza. We have cracker pizza that's like way too expensive for what it is. Like it doesn't fill you up. That's the worst thing. Is it like you eat the entire pizza and you're like, man, I wish I had 3 times as much dough as I currently had in my stomach.
See, Sam, I'm just
that was a thin crust hot take right there.
That was
I know the robot situation. I understand what you're getting at, and I agree. Like these people are making off-brand, like these are like the BioWare robots, essentially.
Yes, they're making off-brand people when what they need to be doing is making robots. Because
and let me tell you,
robots.
BioWare tried to standardize crazy-looking robot people that mouths don't move because their faces are tired. I will not accept that feature, Steve. We should not accept that feature. Have you played Mass Effect Andromeda, by the way?
No, I haven't. I can't be hurt again. I don't want to be hurt again.
I mean, I've heard that like it's fun. Maybe.
I don't want to be hurt, Sam. I don't want to be hurt again. I can't be hurt again. I can't deal with it.
I'm sorry.
But
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's just look. It's real easy. It's really. You make robots, like you make them like Wall-E. You make them look like that robot from the black hole, not the scary one. Maybe the scary one.
You make a couple look like Papa John's in case the robots do something bad. But you also got to include like a couple like ugly robots. But like, you know, they have but they have like something to them to make them kind of like look nice, you know, like.
Well, an aesthetically pleasing robot, but you know, not like pretty, like dirty, like a dirty worker robot.
Yeah, you give him like a shovel for a hand and like a shovel.
That's
for
what Wall-E is.
And
Wall-E's a trash compactor.
Like another leg and a shovel for his last arm.
Are you just saying
dirty robot?
Did you just describe a scarecrow made out of shovels and call it a robot?
Possibility.
Sir, I don't think this is a workable design, Sam. I'm sorry. I think you're going to get rejected from Boston.
From
Boston
MIT.
Dynamics.
From MIT robot design. Excuse me, sir. Gears and the programming? Sir, don't make kissy noises at me. That's very weird.
No gears, only shovel. 10 shovels.
Did you ever expect a robot hot take to lead to a Papa John hot take?
No, I didn't realize that you thought that Papa John was this untouchable man. That
Papa John, he's untouchable. He said that he couldn't give people healthcare because he'd have to charge 10 cents. 10 cents. and I work for another company that like goes against Papa John's, and you know what?
Fights
My fight is even stronger now.
because you've been in the pizza fortress as I have.
Have you been in a pizza fortress?
Yeah, and I used to run the pizza thing at all.
You live in a shirt fortress, Steve.
I live in the shirt fortress, but when I worked at the grocery store, I was the pizza man more often than not.
I didn't mean to do that, by the way. Sorry.
I like it. Well,
the
Sam,
the pizza dude, the pizza person.
do you have a real hot tea?
I'm sorry, I've been hot takey today. I've been a lot more hot takey than you.
These are the rowdiest takes. These are the rowdy. Oh my God, Sam, it's incredible. It's simply.
I don't know if I have another hot take in me. I already gave. I'm trying to like think clearly right now because I had one beforehand, but I got just pushed off track by these. Do you know what? I got a story to tell you. How about we finish it off with a good?
All right. Tell me a story, boss.
Story.
Oh, you know
Last
what we
night-
need, Sam? Hold on, real quick. You know what we need? We need a bunch of Ed and Eddie sound drops, like those sound effects from Ed and Eddie. You got to get a bunch of those.
Like this?
Please tell your story. Please, I'm gonna lose patience. Tell your story. Oh boy, you're settling in.
Let me.
Yeah, there you go. Max.
I'm just, I'm testing out the vocal cords for this.
Yeah, get working on it.
There's a time
Oh boy.
when I was a wee lass,
Mm-hmm.
and let me just tell you, Steve,
Oh boy.
I grew up in a town, and it was called.
Man, this is
I don't like you. Tell your real story. Stop it.
All right. So last night the power went out.
Okay. All right.
Power's out.
Power is out.
I'm playing
You're
Zelda, and I've been waiting. Like the power went out at around like 11. It's like 4 o'clock now,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been very hungry. I've been a hungry Sam, but I don't want to like open anything and like cook because we don't have any power. It was very dark, very scary.
Mm-hmm. Right. Do you have like gas in your house? Then you can cook.
We ended up having gas in the house, but I didn't make that connection because it was also 4 a.m. last night. So I tried to wait it out. I played some Zelda. I waited it out, and I was like, you know what? I'm really hungry. I'm gonna go to McDonald's. I was just waiting for the power outage to like go away, and I was like, then I was gonna cook something. But I went to McDonald's.
Right.
Ordered McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
Come home with my McDonald's. Set it on the table. Power goes back on. And let me tell you, Steve, they gave me cold.
You cut out. You're cutting out again.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead. Scream one more time. No, you're breaking your microphone. You've broken your mic.
They're going too loud. They gave me cold fries. They gave me cold fries.
Cold? What the fuck?
I know.
From a fucking McDonald's, cold fries? Are you serious?
Oh my God.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Cold fucking French fries?
You filthy criminals.
That's truly criminal, Sam. That's in the Geneva Convention. Like,
I was very disappointed last night.
Sam, there are lots of places that you can have a cold French fry from, and it's fine. It's cold. It's whatever. It's still a French fry.
And I'm a French fry man. I've cooked French.
I know.
I've toiled in front of the fryer.
Yes.
I
know you
worked
have.
my ass off. I'm very, very sensitive about my fries.
I know, Sam. I am too. Literally fries is a part of who I am.
It's literally 25% of your bloodstream.
It is literally 50% of my real human name. It's a deep cut. French fries, they matter to me.
They matter
But-
to everyone, Steve. Do you imagine?
You're right.
Do you imagine living? People keep going. Do you want? All right, here's a hot take. All right, I got a hot
All right,
take,
go.
Steve.
All right,
this led
go,
me to
go.
a hot take. I hate it. I hate it when people go, "Oh my God, I'd rather live in like the 50s or the 1700s because people." It's just like, bro,
What
Bro,
the hell?
do you want-
What is
do you-
that?
do you want polio? Do you want polio?
You don't like that weird nostalgia.
It's this weird nostalgia where people are like, "Oh, I grew up in the wrong generation." It's like, bro, you can go on your phone, you can look up boobies on Google, and you know what you can do? Look, I'm gonna try to do this. Okay, Google. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, Google. All right, it's just taking a bit.
Yeah, it's gonna
I am
take a little
in.
while.
I have to say I'm in. All right.
Hi, I'm your Google Assistant.
Boobies.
I can help you find what you need.
Boobies.
I've got a few pics.
Oh shit!
All right.
Here are some pictures that match.
It showed me the bird, Steve. And this is
All
the
right, well,
generation-
Sam, you gotta chill, brah, because I can't hear a damn thing.
Do you know how beautiful it is, Steven? That I
is
can
pretty
go
great.
and it can send me pictures of the bird, the booby bird.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you want to live in another generation? You can
Why
literally
would you
go,
want to live anywhere
Okay,
that is
Google?
not?
It did. Hold on. Hold up. Okay, Google. Show me pictures of titties.
I can do a search for that.
Search results.
Mm-hmm.
And this was a lot more steps than I expected because it actually Google searched show me pictures of titties. But anyway, my point still stands. There is 24 access to ass at your
24
fingertips.
hour.
24 hours, 7 days a week access to booty, Steve.
You are you are an opponent of nostalgia because it posits that there has ever been a better time to live than now.
I mean, I'm
when you
not
could
saying I would
find-
like to go back to like 2015 before the world changed dramatically.
Yes, to warn everyone. That would be good.
And I could still gain lightning speed access to butts,
To butts.
to booty.
Although
And
you're gonna get. No, I could see that. Yeah, that's a pretty reasonable thing to think, Sam. I agree with you.
and people who go like, "Oh, I wish it was the 1700s." Like, do you want polio? Do you
I don't-
like antibiotics?
The thing that always bugs, and this is probably the stupidest thing to be bugged out, I always just imagine, I bet food sucks. I bet
bet you
food
it
is
does.
shitty then.
I bet you they don't.
I
use
bet you
spices.
food, no spices, because if you're anything, you're either so rich that you can't use spices because it looks gauche, or so poor that you can't even buy spices.
You have to be in that solid middle class, Steve.
Yeah, where occasionally someone will find a single grain of turmeric,
What is
and it will
this?
cost our
What
life
is-
savings.
Because Steve, do you want to know the great future we live for? We'll have
What is it,
robots
Sam?
do everything for like 40 years before they take us over, and those
Robots
will
that
be
all
great.
look like R2D2.
I want a couple that look like the villains from Doctor Who, just as like kind of a joke.
Yeah, now you're talking my language.
I also
Dalek.
want one that like that just goes, "Can I? Do you think there's going to be a shitpost robot eventually that'll
There's
compete
a shit-
against me?"
There's a shitpost bot right now on Twitter. There's like 10 of them.
Yeah, but it's
at
not
least.
competing against me.
It's competing, Sam.
It's not
It's
as good
competing.
as me. I have a much deeper understanding of shitposting than that computer does. I'm just telling
Than
you,
any machine could ever hope
Steve,
to understand.
I've been shitposting online since I was 10. Why aren't the Russians hiring me, Steve?
because you wouldn't take the money. You didn't understand what a ruble was.
I mean, it's a currency.
And that was all you could say. You didn't know what the exchange rate was, so you panicked.
Steve, I could have been Paul Manafort.
All right.
I have a headache, and also I have not eaten. So,
What are you gonna eat? What are you gonna chew
I'm
on?
gonna get some Chinese food. I think real quick.
I'm so jealous. Our
It's-
Chinese food around here is so bad.
It's pretty late, but I thought we might have been going in early tomorrow, but I don't think so. But we'll see.
Well, good luck at work tomorrow, Steve. We'll figure out the next
you.
time for when we do our first real life. This is the last beta
Oh
test.
man, this is the last
is
beta Rowdy chair. Well,
0.37. We got
we'll have
our silly sound effects. I'm gonna add more sound effects too. I feel like, and
like
I
I
also want to
said,
get
every
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
every Ed and Eddie like incidental drop is beautiful. It's amazing.
This is also beautiful and amazing.
I mean, look, Sam, it's pretty good, but I'm just saying.
Steve, are you saying that Titus laugh is beautiful?
Sam, you're the one who loves Titus laugh more than me. I'm not gonna comment.
Steve.
God.
This has been the Rowdy Chair, everybody. I'm
This
Steve.
is the rap. Like
He blew out his microphone again. He
No,
blew out
it's
the
like-
microphone again.
I'm too
He
loud.
blew it
for
out
him.
a third time. He's so loud. It's
This
ridiculous.
is the Rowdy Chair.
Fade us out with the tightest laugh.
This
There we go.
is the
Yeah.
Rowdy Chair.
Ah!